Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome back to another live stream. Bit of a last minute set for you today, a best of 13. In an alternate reality between Tumstep and the Big SiZe. This was a potential semi-final in the World Series. But we're not going to see it, so we're going to make it ourselves. Welcome everyone in the chat. Welcome. Old school v new school, someone said in the chat. You are very right. SiZe is going to be a little bit late as usual. I literally pressed start on the stream. And as it goes live, Big SiZe types, oh, I'm going to be 5 minutes late. So there we go. We're going to do the same rules as in the World Series, but this is not the World Series. This is an alternate reality semi-final, so maybe you can see what level Big SiZe is at. You can judge how he does against Tumstep. You can see it as a practice set for Big SiZe. Because he will be facing the mighty Marikar, who obviously defeated Tumstep and kicked him out of the World Series. There's no semi-finals planned for the World Series yet. Obviously, we have Xcal against Lift Truck, which I will be streaming. That is yet to be arranged. And Xcal will also be streaming the other side, Marikar against Big SiZe. And because Xcal is moving house, both of them things are not yet arranged. He literally started moving yesterday, and you know what a house move is like for anyone who's experienced that before. Literally uplifting your whole life and moving it somewhere. If it's very far away, multiple van journeys or truck journeys. Bit of a stressful time, so yeah, that's the reason for that. Will be your map first. So we're going to do the same maps from the World Series. We're going to do the same best of 13 from the World Series. This is sponsored, $65 in total. 50 of that has come from AK Baloney, what a legend. He's always sponsoring these sets. And $15 of that has come from some Danish guy, some Danish friend of Big SiZe, it seems. He calls him his Viking. His fellow Viking or something. So $65 in total. It's just a one-off set. You win 7 games, you win $65. Very, very simple. We're also trialing something for the first time tonight. One of the reasons why I'm doing this stream is I'm trialing streaming on both Twitch and Kick at the same time as YouTube today. So 3 platforms. And if my computer and my internet connection can handle it, I think it should, and it should all be totally fine. But I don't know if anyone's using Kick or not. We're just going to trial it, see if we pick up any viewers. There's currently 1 viewer over there on Kick. So I thought rather than test something like that over in the World Series, where it could potentially go wrong, my computer could break, anything could happen, then it's better to trial that on a less important set. It's still going to be absolutely epic, of course. Tumstep and Big SiZe, some of the best players to touch the game. But yeah, if you're on Kick or anything and you want to drop me a follow or a like over on Kick just to help the Kick algorithm, I literally created the account about 10 minutes ago. Over there it's Dominator UK, same as like on Twitch. And shout out to those who are watching on Twitch as well. We've got a couple 10 viewers over on Twitch. Shout out to Crackles and Vopros who are watching over on Twitch. Okay, so Big SiZe is here. Yep, he's late as usual. Yeah, over the next couple of streams, I intend to implement something new on every single one. So yeah, today we're streaming on Kick as a trial. But we've got some cool little funky upgrades in the future that I think you're going to like. It's taken me a hell of a while to get it right, but yeah, I'm working on something that I think is going to make the game and the streams look better. So yeah, watch this space. Probably just after the World Series, something like that. Okay, so first map is Dralim. If we have a look at the poll in the chat, actually 55% of you are picking big size. Yo, some dude.
Everyone asks where is Vivid, but no one asks how is Vivid.
I like that comment. You are very correct. You are very correct. Cheers for the £5 donation. Must have seen where is Vivid about 1,000 times. Yeah, no one asks how is Vivid. Yeah, you're right. World Series rules exactly as the semi-finals. Best of 13. Exact same. Tumstep picks map as he is top of bracket. Yeah, it wouldn't be a big size stream, would it, without it being at least 10 minutes late? Okay, we got our first comment on Kick. It's someone from YouTube. User 73829. Shout out to you, man. Tank v demo. This is just in and out, I believe. I don't think they're going to go. Yeah. Demo v tank. That's nice. Similar to what we had in the Marikar game. But that was obviously on Alphys Haven. Someone in the chat said, why do people still play this old game? Well, that's easy. It's because it's amazing. It's pretty much the best RTS game I've ever played. Why do people make tournaments? Well, again, because it's the best game. Tournaments are exciting. Draw big numbers. Okay, so up in the top right, we've got the GLA Demolition for the orange player. This is big size. Down in the bottom left, we have the purple China tank. This is GC Tumstep. This alternate reality semi-finals of the World Series. Obviously, this is not reality. Tumstep has already been eliminated, for anyone saying, because I know we're going to get that comment. Where is Vivid? And is this the World Series? I do know we're going to get that. Hopefully not too many. This is not the World Series. The winner of this one-off set, sponsored, will get $65. Demo against Tank. Big size playing like a beast lately. I haven't seen him losing lately, actually. I think he played a set against Lift Truck just recently. I think he was pretty positive in that set and won the set overall. Just to put it into perspective, because Lift Truck is obviously going against XCal next. Lift Truck will need to be dominating big size if he's going to have to dominate XCal. Okay, Truck Rush from Lift Truck. He's not going to get anything though, because big size has gone inside of this tower. That's one of the fastest third supplies I've seen. Especially in this position. Oh, there's a TNT here. Tumstep paying attention. Big size is frozen in time there a little bit. Yeah, that truck could go down. Big size is making a tunnel here as well. He's bringing a technical. He could get some scrap there, but he probably doesn't want to risk the mines. Big size currently isn't collected on his second. I think this... Ah, man, he didn't even make a second war factory, did he? It's a TNT on the supply here from SiZe. Bit of a weird setup from Tumstep, opting for that third supply. Ooh, sidesteps on the mines after all. If he'd got it the first time, there was no mines there. Tumstep now going to try and run over this worker. He gets it on 98%. That's good. There is a flamer coming in. There is a gat coming in. Almost went left there from the demo trap, but in the end, he does run past it. This technical could get some scrap. I don't know if it's got some already. I don't think so. Flamer coming in, but SiZe is here with a Scorpion. This tower, it's quite a low HP, and also if you flame that now, you probably crush the tunnel. I don't know about the flame wall though, because the flame wall does damage in all kinds of weird positions. If you just attack that normally, oh, it's still going to do it though. Oh no, it didn't. It just fell off. It just fell short. Shame there from SiZe, because he could have. Oh, sorry, for a Tumstep, he could have just control fired that, and it would have fell directly on the tunnel. Quite a fast scrap tonight there from Tumstep. As you would expect, he's finally making the second war factory. SiZe's base is fine. He's got a tunnel down in the bottom right. There is a gat here that's actually shredding Scorpions and Technicals. So far, so good, actually, I would say, from Tumstep. He's on 3 supplies, and he's got his double war factory. And he's getting a prop. It's actually looking kind of good there. Which army would you prefer here, by the way? Let us know in the comments. Would you prefer the demo or the tank? Probably, I expect a lot of people to be going for the tank here. But if the demo can get on like a bunch of oils, and start building up his economy, he's in a good position.
Can we add to the pool?
Yo, Black Lotus, if you donated that through the super chat, it takes 30%, 220 Turkish lira. We can work that out. It also holds the money for a month, but I don't mind covering it and pay to the winner. But yeah, we can, of course. Thank you very much. I'll tell the players. I need to work out how much that is in dollars. Tell the players. Thank you very much for adding to the prize pool. Yeah, sadly, through the super chat, YouTube takes 30%, and they also hold the money for a month. So it's a little bit annoying. You can use the donation link in the description, and then you won't get such a fee. So Big SiZe is coming with an attack over here on the right. He's also trying to harass here, but it's actually kind of nice and mines, isn't it? Because the trucks are kind of collected in this little indentation area. Ooh, there's a flamer there. Took out a tunnel, but the flamer's gone down as well. Yeah, taking out the worker. SiZe still being annoying here and there, but Tumstep is generally clearing up where he pushes. That said, though, he's just lost 2 units there, a Gat and a Battlemaster. You have Big SiZe getting some oils now. I think it's harder to play with the demo here. You have to be more active and making things happen on the map. You can't just sit back. I mean, you'd say that normally about the tank, but the tank can just like kind of amass units and then kind of push like towards that mid stage of the game, like it would normally be now, about now, 4 or 5 minutes into the game. But the GLA has to be the one doing harassing attacks, has to be the one deciding more carefully when he's going to expand, watch out for the sneaky flamers around the sides and stuff. So yeah, there's pros and cons of both factions here. I think it's winnable both ways, which is why it's certainly an interesting one. Okay, Scorpion's coming in again from the Big SiZe from this bottom right side. We've got Tumstep button pressure on the mid. He is taking out this oil by the Oasis. This map is called Dralim Desert, for those of you that don't know it. Dralim is Millard backwards. You remember a guy called Millard9? He was a streamer on Twitch. He was one of the designers, I believe, behind this. I don't know if Spalding helped out on it as well, and maybe one other person. But Big SiZe has got some veterancy on these Scorpions. Vet 3, Vet 2, Vet 2. And that is from shredding these Battlemasters. The Battlemasters are strong tanks, but the main downside of them is that they give away a lot of XP and a lot of veterancy themselves. So then you end up against Vet 3 Scorpions. which in turn probably do give away a lot of XP as well. Big size taking out a dozer there, and he's actually killing the CC. There is an airfield, but no helix or anything. There's a sneaky gat and a Lotus there. I think she can probably get through that passage. Radar is now produced on the CC for what it's worth. Got 1 oil for Tumstep. His Lotus has got in through the back passage that I mentioned. Got artillery coming in from Tumstep. I never knew this, but I heard the other day that actually you can block. You can delete artillery shells. There's 2 ways of doing it. I think it's a nuke and a Moab. I never knew that. If you fire a nuke or a Moab at the same time as the artillery shells, apparently it blocks them. Not that that's any good for you, because a Moab will do more damage. CC gap comes in. No rebel ambush. Oh, he does the rebel ambush. Oh, he's got the CC. Does Tumstep not want to make a worker and make an arms dealer? Probably better not, because by the time you make his supplies, like 1,500, arms dealer 2.5k, it's pretty better just to take the 1,000 cash. But yeah, the rebel ambush has been used, and he's got the demolitions upgrade. So the rebel ambush being taken away when it could have otherwise probably deleted a large chunk of the army is quite a good thing. So that Lotus has not only captured a CC and got $1,000 back. SiZe has to remake it for 2k. But yeah, it's also used that rebel ambush, which is quite valuable. And Tumstep's now pushing in. He's got the autoloader upgrade on these Battle Masters. There's a worker coming in with the ambush. Sorry, not the ambush, the demolition upgrade. There's 3 elixirs coming in now. SiZe might be dead. SiZe might be dead. I think he's been caught with too few quads. He's only got 2 quads. And against that, I'm not sure he can do anything. And then Tumstep behind this is making a secondary army. Big SiZe losing his arms dealer. He's only got 3 quads out. No AP bullets. He's got to be panicking a little bit, to say the very least. There's even a speaker tower upgrade on these elixirs with the subliminal messaging. Tumstep's got like 4 supplies, but actually his second is mined out, so he's technically only on 3. SiZe losing very big key buildings. Mine drop on top of the tunnel. The palace is taking damage. There's a secondary army coming in for Tumstep, and this is the kind of stage. I suppose it's a little bit later because SiZe played so well in that mid-stage game, but this is the stage where tank becomes very, very powerful. And yeah, I suppose the demo losing his production, he could have really done with scud launchers, probably. Scud launchers and stingers is probably one of the ways to hold this. Maybe battle bus and Jean Michel too. But I think SiZe might have taken too much damage now. There's a falling tower. Can a falling tower kill air units? No. Would have been funny though, wouldn't it? We got a supply being taken out. Big SiZe is getting demolished now. He actually played really well here. I actually kind of liked his position. He had a palace. He had everything he needed to win. But then Tumstep has just come back like an absolute animal. And all of a sudden, with the elixirs and the ground army, just done a bit of a push and killed Big SiZe. Elixirs now killing the supply. Now moving into the main base. Big SiZe's palace is his last main defense. I do think that the Lotus capture on the CC did make a big difference. Because that rebel ambush could have shut down that army, for example, then drop down a few stingers, get a few quads out, and those elixirs would have been held. So that Lotus did make a big impact. I'm not going to say it won him the game, but it definitely went a long way to helping him win this game. But I don't think there's any way SiZe can hold this now. Getting completely decimated here in his main base. Versus Jarman and Vet 3 Jarman, he's still having a go. He's planting bombs on the Battle Masters, which is pretty funny. But then the Vet 3 Jarman goes down. The Helix is vetted as well. It's a Vet 3 Helix. GG from Big SiZe. And yeah, that was actually quite a nice game. Nice opener there. You have been defeated. Nice opener. Okay. They will swap the armies. We're going to have Tumstep on 1-0. My mind went blank there for a second. Okay, so I think someone converted it. They added $6 to the prize pool. Someone converted it in the chat. Hang on a minute. Do I need to take 30% off that? It feels... It's probably going to be like $5 added, isn't it? We'll just make it up to $5. If I convert it... it's like $6.5. I mean, take off 30%. It's about $5, isn't it? Someone added $5 to prize pool in Turkish money. Prize now 70. Shout out to Black Lotus for that. Yeah, at least I could do is mention his name. I was like, someone. I had to look on the other screen. Black Lotus, thank you very much for the $5 added to the prize pool. Okay, so down at the bottom left, we have the orange China tank for the player that is Big SiZe. Up in the top right, we have the purple GLA Demolition. This is the player GC Tumstep. Going to close the poll on the other screen. Most people did pick SiZe. I think 58-ish%. But I did leave that poll open while game number 1 was taking place. So maybe some people switched to Tumstep. Now seeing he's taking a 1-0. But I think a lot of people would prefer the tank here. Not everyone in the world. But I think some people would prefer the tank. Yeah, this was Tumstep's map, so you expected him to do pretty well on this, but Big SiZe is no stranger to Dralim Desert. He has played this countless times. Got a worker pushing down on the right-hand side. TNT through the middle. And notice Tumstep, I think, does this sometimes. He'll send the TNT through the middle. If there's a red guard there, he'll kill that, and if he can get here, he'll try and kill a truck. You got Big SiZe trying to do a Tumstep. Little bit of a copycat. This is not the World Series for anyone who just joined. This is just a one-off set to keep us busy. Oh, he's not trying a Tumstep. He's actually trying an actual Big SiZe. This is a Big SiZe strategy. Technical coming in for Tumstep. He is very close to the mines. They've just spawned though. I wonder if he'll see it. One of the trucks there does get picked off. Big SiZe sending his gap back. His technical is just going to run away. I wonder if he's going to see this though, because he has this tower. Ooh, Tumstep is good with the micro. That was messed up just a slightly, I mean, tiny margins here. He's going to lose all them RPGs now for free because that gap, there's no way it'll die to 3 RPGs. Yeah, the semi-finals of the World Series is yet to be arranged. Both Xcal against Lift Truck and also Marikar against Big SiZe. They're both still waiting to be arranged. I got a little bit bored, you know. I wanted to do a set, so I thought, you know what? We'll do an alternate reality. Tumstep against Big SiZe, because Tumstep obviously got eliminated by Marikar. Hopefully that's not spoiled it. Hopefully you're up to date. It was a few days ago now. It's kind of an alternative reality, isn't it? To have Tumstep against Big SiZe semi-final. I think Tumstep is the favorite. Flamer done big damage there already, but Tumstep is on 3 supplies. But he's lost all of his workers there and the tunnel. And now he's lost all of the workers here too. There's 1 idle back here. Big SiZe with some Big SiZe flamers. I think he's one of the best players at getting the sneaky flamers in position. There is a flamer over there hiding behind the wall as well. Regarding the semi-finals of the World Series, we're hoping Friday night will be one of them. Would like the other one probably to be on Saturday night, but it's out of my control at the minute, waiting for the players to confirm. Okay, Tumstep's got a super tech. That's kind of going to be a problem, because all of these flamers now are not going to get a lot done. Tumstep missed this flamer, but he's just found it now. Big SiZe turns around. He's trying to force fire Big SiZe there, because you get a little bit of additional range if you force fire. For anyone who didn't know that, there's a free pro tip for you. There is. Okay, didn't fire at first, that did it? Didn't fire at first. Did wonder if it was going to fire. It did take a while. Super Tech nearly went down, but not quite. Okay, Tumstep going to lose some more workers here, it seems. But he is on 3 supplies. He does like these doubling up tunnel positions. On this front oil we've seen a few times before. Big SiZe is killing some Tumstep workers. Super Tech is back in action. Did take out a bunch of workers. Big SiZe making an airfield and also making a prop. They have a push here now from Tumstep. He's not just sitting back and chilling, which a lot of people would do. Lost his super tech though. There's a sheer amount of tank hunters there. And if Big SiZe saves them, he might lose them to the quads here. But if he does save them, he can just load them straight into the Helix. It'll be cheaper than producing them again because they're an expensive unit for tank. A lot of tank hunters taken out there. So Tumstep with a nice couple of minutes, I would say. Or nice 30 seconds or so in this position. Getting some good value. Yeah, Big SiZe is going to make a Helix regardless. He's not expanded to this one yet. Would like to see that. Also would like to see a Lotus out, getting that, and that will give him the economy to then build the 4th, and then he'll skyrocket with the old economy. There's a flamer here, though, from Big SiZe. There's some Scorpions pop, but they're also taking immense damage. SiZe has taken out another load of workers. The Helix is now out. The 4th supply could be dropped. This one is going to mine out soon, though. If we look there, it's like 3.5k, probably 4k in total. Helix is pushing on the right side. Technical gets taken out. There's quite a lot of quads, though. Ooh, and that's bad for SiZe. He took out the tech RPG. They unload under the Lix, and the Lix dies. So I'd say advantage Tumstep based on that, because that was a big, expensive unit, and SiZe already lost all of them tank hunters there. So SiZe losing the edge a little bit here. Advantage with Tumstep right now, but once this Lotus starts capturing some more stuff, once the ground army gets a little bit bigger, maybe we'll give SiZe a bit more of a chance. He's coming in here with a flamer up in the top left. Lotus does capture and oil. Just in case you do ever get 2 Black Lotus, by the way. It is now proven. You call them Loti. The plural for 2 Lotuses. Loti. And if you have 3 Lotis. No, Loti. Yo, Dasex, thank you very much, man, for the £8, 36p. Appreciate it. Where's the Lotus gone now? Not even sure. Oh, there she is. She's a little bit hard to spot, being so tiny. She does have a massive cleavage, though. Just in case you were not clear on that. We can see Tumstep pushing, so we better have a look quick. See that? So that's pretty massive. Up at the top left, Tumstep is pushing. He's going to save this oil with a nice demo bike. He's coming in with some Scorpions with the quads and RPGs. Quite a good little army here against what Big SiZe has. Is wrecking the army, and he is slowly adding more purple to the map. Ooh. Demo bike hits the tower. Tower falls, kills 1 RPG. You know, I'm a fan of these fallen towers. It does, like in the game's code, it does like 99999 damage, so it will destroy absolutely anything under there. Like even a GLA CC, like past the hole. Got first battle bus out, and Big SiZe is definitely being pushed back. Look at the XP difference as well. Tumstep is absolutely on fire. Will this give Big SiZe the wake-up call, this set, that he needs to face Marikar in the World Series, of course? Yeah, Big SiZe has taken a hell of a lot of damage. He did keep a CC, make radar, and make mines. Was that a little bit too passive? Was this build order not the best here from Big SiZe? The aggressive war factory from the beginning? Yeah, plenty of tunnels. Look at these amount of markets. Tumstep's really good at that. As long as he's doing well out on the map, he will drop down multiple markets at the same time. He's on 4 markets, building a CC, so he's going to have like Rebel Ambush. Just imagine Rebel Ambush when it hits this, which it will do very soon, by the way. I'm going to watch for it. We're going to watch for the old Rebel Ambush. He's going to probably wait until the units are more together. There we go. And didn't know we were going to find it. And yeah, there we did. Okay, demo bikes coming from Tumstep. Yeah, if these get close, they're going to do so much damage. SiZe needs to shoot them. Oh my god, that's bad. That's very bad. Needs to shoot them before they get in close range, because just look how many units went down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And SiZe is already behind. So yeah, battle bus, quads. Got a vetted quad there. Is it vet 3, I think? He's capturing the oil and killing the oil. Not sure what's inside of that building. Maybe a red guard, but it's not firing through the wall, perhaps. But battle buses and quads. Quads not firing properly at the MiGs, though. Weren't paying attention there, Tumstep. Yeah, Tumstep's in full control here. This is going to mine out. That's mining out. This has got like 2 crates left. And like from this point, Tumstep's getting bounty money. He's still got loads of crates there. This is mined out though. The Tumstep has taken this out. The workers coming in here. They can walk over mines. It's kind of like the GLA equivalent of Jesus. Can't walk on water, but he can walk on mines. Got the MiGs coming in. Nice flame walls there from Big SiZe. Maybe the MiGs and the flame walls is what's needed. There's mainly quads here from Tumstep, but he does have all of the upgrades for the quads. Also a flaming now in control for Tumstep. Tumstep's playing like a beast in these first couple of games, I have to say. I wonder if Big SiZe came late because he just came in or something, or maybe he wasn't warmed up. I don't know if he was playing today. Whereas Tumstep, I think, takes these games very seriously. I think he always warms up. Might be wrong, but SiZe was 5 minutes late or 10 minutes late to this set. Ooh, artillery there from Big SiZe. But Big SiZe can't continue this for very much longer. He's behind in oils. That's one thing actually Tumstep should do, is take out that oil. Usually he's very good at that, loading up demo bikes and taking out those oils in the corners. Another demo bike. He killed that one, but that was a civilian one, right? Because he sniped that one with the Jarman. Scorpion's coming in from the left. Supply's getting hit. It's a Vet 3 Scorpion. Battle Burst coming in. It is shredding units. GG from SiZe, and that is a very convincing 2-0 there from Tumstep. Nice games. Okay, 2-0. So Dark9S in this chat, how much bandwidth do you need to stream to 3 platforms? So I'm streaming YouTube in 29,000 bits per second, Twitch 6K, and Kick 6K. So add all that together. What'd you get? 41K. My upload speed's 110, and typically you half that, so 55. So 55,000 I shouldn't go over. So it should be well within the limit. Okay, map size. Shout out to DasX and also Magnum over on Twitch. Okay, Black Elf, big size. Okay, random. Ooh. Some GLA action. There's a potential to go long. These 2 following games, they will be reversed. Okay, so down in the bottom left of Black Hell, this is the orange GLA Vanilla for the Danish Viking. This is big size. Like the little light on the GLA CC, by the way. Also the same here, and the little Christmas lights or fairy lights, whatever you want to call it, up in the top right. We have the purple beast. This is the GLA Demolition. This is GC Tumstep. Big size going for 3 supplies here. This is the Fargo build. Go 3 supplies and a TNT, but you do minimal tunnels though. You've only got this 1 tunnel initially. Of course, we still have the flaming volcano. Bit of a highlight of this game at the minute. So yeah, he will have minimal tunnels out in the beginning, whereas you've got Tumstep going for 2 supplies. He's going to have more aggressive tunnels, more probably map control, whereas SiZe is going to have more economy. He's coming in with his TNT. Remember that Marikar might be watching today, so if SiZe is pulling off strategies that he intends to also do against Marikar, Marikar might be watching and taking notes for the World Series semi-final. Tumstep. Oh, he's hit the arms dealer. I wasn't even paying attention. He's killed the arms dealer. Big size. I think that's the TNT. I was watching him to try and get in, and he's actually not gotten in. Big size clears up the tentacle in his main base. Obviously lost his arms dealer though, which is a bit of a big hit. And Big Size's TNT has not even like attempted to go in. He's just kind of backed off. Big Size expanded to another supply up in the top left. Yeah, Big SiZe is still running around with his TNT. What is he doing? It was just a double TNT. Tumstep is already here. He's killing the arms dealer. The new arms dealer. This is a... It was a fake. I don't know now if it's been upgraded to a real. Yeah, it's still a fake, and it dies, and it actually detonates and kills some HP there off Tumstep's units. But I don't think the SiZe is going to be able to come back from that, especially if Tumstep gets a worker over here and starts just dominating the position. And the worker's slowly getting picked off now. Big SiZe. He's definitely fighting from behind here. And Big SiZe considers himself the king of GLA mirrors. This might dent his confidence a little bit. Big SiZe has expanded rapidly. No oils for either player yet, but Tumstep looks ready to get it once he gets the capture upgrade. Big SiZe does hold. Yeah, I think Tumstep's missed the trick in not establishing a tunnel like here. With these technicals, pushes, just bring the worker and drop down a tunnel. It makes it like 100% stronger because then you can reinforce and take over the whole base. Tumstep still being aggressive, still pushing. Big SiZe losing another building. Is the supply this time? Supply does get picked off. SiZe trying to establish his arms dealer once again. Big SiZe creeping forward at the tunnels. Tumstep continues the aggression. SiZe does pop a couple of quads that he's managed to get out. I think from that top left arms dealer. Big important fight this. I think SiZe might just hold. Going to be close though, because that Vet 3 quad is pretty powerful, and these RPGs are wrecking the quads. So Tumstep doing very well with the aggression here. Big SiZe is naturally taking over the map, but Tumstep's done a hell of a lot of damage here. Tumstep was the demo, so he's got more expensive units. But he's also now capturing an extra oil. He's going to have 3 oils. Plus this supply up here. Building a palace up in the top left. So Tumstep is going to be ahead in tech and ahead in oils. And ahead in XP. So on 1,000 XP compared to 533 of Big SiZe. Yeah, Tumstep pushing in. Another building at Big SiZe is going to get picked off. Big SiZe was thinking about his own push there. Is SiZe going to pop and try to defend this? Because this is a very important fight. If Tumstep wins this fight and wins this whole area, then he's won the match. But I think Big SiZe is going to hold. A lot of RPGs getting picked off. Big SiZe got a better angle. Picking off the units, and Big SiZe does hold. Beautiful. Tumstep has pushed back here. He's got bounty money now. He's building his CC. He's on 3 arms dealers. Tumstep is very good at spamming the units and getting the units, the unit count up. That said, though, Big SiZe is usually good at that, but maybe Tumstep is slightly better on the old macro, and the fact that he's kept SiZe under pressure. Ooh. That's a nice spot, but nice position as well, because it kind of funnels the units in. No matter how much advantage you have in terms of the numbers, you're kind of funneled in there. Like kind of the Battle of 300, if you've seen that movie. Really epic movie. It's getting a little bit old now, isn't it? It's probably like 10 years old or something. Yeah, basically a movie where numbers don't quite mean anything. There's a big pop there from Tumstep. Is he going to hold that against Big SiZe? He is. Very, very nice fight. SiZe now building a palace down in the bottom right, but this artillery platform is in the hands of Tumstep. There's 2 artillery platforms on this map. One there and one there. Big SiZe now. Trying to clear some map control. We've got a bit of a pop here from Tumstep. There's pop part of his army here. Not sure how good of an idea it was to pop part of his army, because now SiZe will take out some units.
Hey Dom. Have SiZe started to play again, although he didn't play like back in the days?
Big SiZe has been very active lately. Thanks for the donation, Golder, by the way, £2.80. Appreciate it. Big SiZe is very active lately, like he was in the old days. Yeah, he is. He's playing sets and high-level games all of the time. For fun games, sponsored sets, whatever. So he is very active and playing like a bit of a beast lately as well. That was a nice demo ambush there from Tumstep. Tumstep creeping forward with the old tunnels. It's completely cleared the volcano area. Tumstep way ahead in XP, like double. Big SiZe is going for a pop over on the right-hand side. So we have Demolitions upgrade in play and the Scorpion rocket upgrade in play for Tumstep. Big SiZe pushing from his right side and Tumstep pushing into the main base. Tumstep sending his battle bus back. Big SiZe going back inside of his tunnel. He knew this push was coming. He's going to go back to hold. Tumstep now bringing reinforcements and a battle bus. Tumstep with the better composition here. The Scorpions are wrecking things. Big SiZe's squads here a little bit stuck about what to fight. Do they want to fight that tunnel or not? But Big SiZe, yeah, is definitely losing this match. It's looking like it's going to go 3-0 down. GG. GG. 3-0 for Tumstep. And of course, that's winnable in the reverse too. $300 is from 2007, is it? Okay. You know what? Time goes way too quick. 2007. Whoa. I think I can remember when that came out. Okay, so Big SiZe fighting from behind here. He is 3-0 down. Tumstep wants that $70. Okay, down in the bottom left, we've got the purple GLA Vanilla for GC and Tumstep. Up in the top right, we have the orange GLA Demolition for the player, the Danish Viking, Big SiZe. Yeah, Big SiZe is going to have to step it up now. He is really going to have to step it up. 3-0 down in this set. Marikar will be looking at this with joy because Big SiZe is obviously against Marikar next in the World Series in the semi-final. So, yeah, Big SiZe probably won't be feeling that confident right now, but he probably knows now is time to step it up. Well, we've got a funky tunnel here from SiZe. Kind of built it into the side of the mountain and changed the old terrain. SiZe is working very hard. It's actually quite a nice little animation there. SiZe going for a TNT. He is going for a more aggressive stance than he did in the previous game. Tumstep with double barracks. Loads up his first technical. And it is on the way. Does find this tunnel, though. I like how it's built into the side of the mountain. It's made like quite a big dent in it. Tech RPG is here from Tumstep, though. He seems to be aware there could be a TNT from SiZe. SiZe is coming through with this technical. Is he going to reach the arms dealer? He unloads one TNT. He is here with 3. And he gets the arms dealer down to the hole and does not kill any workers, though. Killing the workers there would have been good. Get the arms dealer and kill like 5 workers would have been absolutely a perfect start. Did decide to unload one TNT, though, and therefore did not get this. But it did keep Tumstep at bay. Maybe it wouldn't have even hit if he didn't do that. Tech RPG here again from Tumstep, coming in to save the day. Tumstep coming in to run over these technicals. Sorry, run over the RPGs even. Big SiZe gets himself a super tech. Yeah, he's feeling the aggression this time, I think, Big SiZe. He doesn't want to just sit back and let Tumstep control the game. He's also expanding to a 3rd, whilst also keeping this pressure up. And he's also got a tunnel in a nice position up in the top left. Tumstep expanding to another supply. He's got 2 arms dealers now, Tumstep. But this oil is taking damage. I think it's going to die, actually, because there's a super tech here, too. This worker's going to get picked off. So Big SiZe taking a little bit of a lead here, I think. It's head and XP. He's killing one of Tumstep's oils. SiZe preparing another TNT. He's not sitting back and just chilling. Keeping up the aggression. Only just a tunnel being built in the main base. Big SiZe sees that there's only like 3 quads out, so he now knows kind of what composition, what he's up against. And Big SiZe is just going to head back for now. Is he going to try and do any damage to this oil? Keep Tumstep on his toes? Possible. Yeah, he is. He's going to try hitting it. The quads are popping, though. Big SiZe loading it up. Pretty quick micro there from SiZe, actually. It's not the easiest thing to do, to be coming in and out. Unloading your RPGs and then reloading them, especially when you've got 2 groups of RPGs. You've got some in that one, some in this one. Like now, for example.
Big time here on my car.
Yo, Lolerdin. SiZe gonna have big time here on Marikor. What do you mean, gonna have big time? Gonna have a hard time against Marikor? Probably something that you mean? Thanks for the €5. Appreciate that. Really do appreciate it. That is a beautiful TNT from SiZe. Kills all of the workers except this one way over here. And deletes the supply. And significant damage done against that tunnel. Racked up some XP. That's a really nice attack. SiZe definitely controlling this game so far. Wanted to get himself on the scoreboard. Make the score 3-1. But Tumstep is looking like he wants to push down in this bottom right position. Technicals coming in from the back. Quads don't fire that well up a hill. Oh no, wait, sorry, they fire well up the hill, but not down the hill. Down the hill is worse.
Hey Dommy, who would you say was the best player back in the day?
Who's the best player back in the day? I think Xcal probably always was the best player. Maybe Dakol. Then Xcal took a massive break. I think Big SiZe took over for a while. Mad Rage was around too for a period of time, like in the middle. And I think now, obviously, Xcal has won the World Series the last few years, so Xcal now. Yeah, way back in the day, it's probably going to be Dakol or Xcal. Dakol was a beast on other Command & Conquer games too. Tumstep coming in now with a large number of quads. SiZe has some Scorpions, but only one has popped from here. Oh, he pops his technicals. I don't like that from Big SiZe. He really wants to hold it. He doesn't want to lose this palace. He's just lost all of his technicals, including super techs. I think SiZe has just thrown it. I suppose the question is, why are you building a palace in an aggressive, risky position? He should be building the palace safety in his base. He immediately drops it down, but Tumstep is fighting back here. Tumstep's gained all his veterancy. Got a vet 3 quad, a vet 1. Could get some scrap here too on this one. But yeah, SiZe getting that palace reset. It's kind of bad. Tumstep coming in with a TNT, gets the tunnel and the oil. Is the tide turning here? I think it is. Tumstep's now ahead in XP all of a sudden. SiZe was doing exceptionally well, controlling the whole game. But when this attack came in from Tumstep and he popped all them super techs and got his palace reset, it's kind of swung the other way, I feel. Yeah, one demo trap could have changed things as well if you'd just had 1 or 2 demo traps there. Would have stopped that whole attack. A massively underused building in GLA Mirrors is the demo trap. And yeah, stingers are starting to become more and more used, but they used to be underused. TNT from Tumstep there does fail, but Tumstep is taking over the map now, isn't he? He's got kind of like 65-70% of the map, where SiZe is like doesn't have that much. He's got a bit of vision here, these 2 forward tunnels, but doesn't have the supply. Tumstep just going for the old quads. And he's against pure Scorpions now. Let's see how that works out, because the Scorpion rockets do wreck the quads. Technical coming in for Big SiZe. He's going for this oil. And is he going to get it? There's only 2 TNTs there. He's kind of messed it up. He's got 1 left. That TNT is probably going to hit. Unless Tumstep's micro is it. But I don't think he is. He's paying attention over here instead. There's buggies out now for Tumstep. Tumstep pushing in on this position. Yeah, Scorpions, when they fire their rocket, are very strong, but once they fire their rocket against better than scrap quads, they do sometimes get wrecked. They need to kind of go back and get their rocket again. Yeah, SiZe expanding now around this volcano. Needs to sell that supply, ideally. But Tumstep now with the buggies. It's going to be getting a market. Going to be getting worker shoes. Going to be getting the buggy ammo upgrade. Yeah, he has the ammo upgrade now. Needs to be careful of this buggy, though, because the artillery platform will take it out if it takes another hit. Needs to go back inside of the tunnel and repair. Tumstep ahead in XP. He's actually level 4. Yeah, SiZe hasn't long expanded here, and he's already getting the supply picked off. Jean Michael's here too to pick off any workers. Big SiZe now pushing from the right-hand side. Buggies pop for Tumstep. More buggies for Tumstep. A little bit close to these Scorpions, though. And the buggies don't work past the ridge, either. Yeah, Big SiZe getting awfully close to these buggies now. I think these buggies have gone AFK. Still firing, though, somehow. Still don't know how that one's still alive. Scudstorm is out. Big SiZe coming in from the back here with a demo bike. But these units are still getting wrecked by this random buggy. Can this buggy get killed? The buggy's now on the run. It actually is going to survive. It's going to regroup with these. And Big SiZe is getting picked off. He is significantly behind here. Oh, Rebel ambush. He doesn't have the upgrade. SiZe. SiZe. He says, me so bad tonight. He does not even have the upgrade. Big SiZe. I mean, sometimes it's just not your day. Big SiZe says he's going to take his shirt off and get an iced coffee, and then it will be his day. So yeah, sometimes that's what you need, you know. When I started this stream, didn't have the most energy. You have a cold shower, a little bit of an iced coffee, and suddenly you're back in the game. Okay, so Big Size is going to take his shirt off and get an iced coffee. Then it will be Tumstep's map. Maybe he's going to choose a little bit of blue hole. I think Tumstep likes to pick like the Alfie's Haven, Vendetta, these kind of maps I think he likes to pick. The more traditional ones. Welcome to people watching on Twitch. We do return to Twitch after like, I don't know, how many years were we off it? 7? Unholy Black Mage, welcome to you. Slayer90, are you going to play Tempest Rising when it comes out? Excellent question. Yes, I've been thinking about that the last 3 days actually. When that comes out, I'll be first on it, trust me. Might even message the developers, see if we can get early access. Although I don't think I'm in the developer's best, the good book at least. Is that in World Series? Is Farmlands the Fallen in the World Series? I think it is. Yeah, so we're streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Tonight, all as one. Kick I see as a long-term project. We'll give it 6 months and see if we get any viewers over there. I've checked out the content on Kick, and there seems to be more like gambling, nude stuff, you know, bit dodgy stuff. Anything kind of goes thing. So I don't know how well it'll do for Command and Conquer, but even if it gains us 10 new viewers, then so be it. You have to give things a try. And then maybe we will add more platforms like TikTok, for example, in the future, which people seem to get mental views on TikTok just from uploading random stuff. Welcome back. Is the shirt off now, size? And coffee in mouth. Okay, perfect. Was good until you popped by Palace with super text. Yeah, Twitch like old times with Think Jesus. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know, Think Jesus used to send me things like Excel documents with like workings out of like how many workers collect supplies at what rate. To be honest, he was quite like methodical like that, and he did send me some stuff, and he became upset when I then didn't share it and didn't make a video on it. Like, I think I still have it. It's an Excel document that shows like 2 workers will collect a certain amount per minute, 3 workers will collect a certain amount, you know, all the way up to like 19 workers or whatever he did, with worker shoes and stuff like that. It was a nice little spreadsheet. Don't think it's as simple as that though, because I think you can build a supply like on an angle, different distances and stuff like that, but yeah, I'm not in the dev's good books about Tempest Rising because I think I wrote in there some feedback in the Discord. I can't remember what I wrote. I usually go on about the tank movement. I think it feels unnaturally quick in that game. I wrote something. I just gave him some feedback. And some guy wrote something like, this is not Command and Conquer, or so, he wrote something like, oh, just because you're a YouTuber, your opinion doesn't mean more than others. Or or some shitty comment like that, basically. And then I wrote back to him to say, I wrote something sarcastic back, like, because of his bad comment. I can't remember exactly what I wrote. It's pretty good, though. It's a pretty good comeback. I was like, just because you've commented on it already 12 months ago means I can't suggest it. I'm supposed to look back through all your comments. I think because he'd already said something about it, or... So it got not heated, but it got a little bit heated. And then one of the devs popped up saying, you need to check the rules, and the rules are like, you always need to be polite and peaceful. Don't know, man. I was just trying to help, just trying to give feedback on the game based on my experience, and some guy popped up and told me, I can't remember exactly what he said, some crappy comment. Okay, Tumstep 4, Big Size 0, Big Size 1 coffee, Tumstep 0 coffee, I would assume, and Big Size -1 shirt, and Tumstep, I imagine he's probably still +1 shirt. Okay, down in the bottom left, we have the GLA Demolition with the purple color. This is GC Tumstep. Up at the top right, we got the orange China Infantry for the player, the Danish Viking. Let's see if he's revitalized now. This is Big Size. Yeah, I do like that he took a couple of minutes break. Even though I do like to keep the momentum and minimal breaks between games. But if you're 4-0 down and you're not feeling it, you do need to stand up, have a little bit of a walk, go and dunk your face in some cold water, whatever you need to do. Get your coffee, get your shirt off, get your pants off, whatever you need to do to get your skill level, get your play level up. Big Size seems to have done that. He sold his CC, so that's a start. Because normally Big Size keeps his CC, and it's just too passive sometimes. I think on these super high level games, there's going to be a disconnection. It feels like the game is frozen. Something happened there. Is the ping going to go up? Yeah, 20 latency now. Yeah, if Big Size sells his CC, you know he means business. Let's see if he can protect his dozer, though. Between there is normally a good position. If you can get a bunker here and hide the dozer, could be good. Just got to be careful if you're selling that CC. You get the extra money out, you're able to drop the supply quicker, you're able to get units out faster, a bunker out faster from the extra 1,000 cash. But you therefore have to be careful of losing your dozers. First technical is out. Maybe Size is faking, someone said. Maybe he's losing on purpose to give Marikor false confidence. I don't think so. I see a lot of conspiracies on videos, my videos, other people's videos. Oh, this player's not trying, or this player's trying to make it closer, or whatever. I can assure you, 99.99% of those comments are wrong. Any conspiracy theories? I know you're probably just joking, but I do see some serious ones. Oh, Big Size is not trying. He's trying to make it competitive on purpose. I can tell you he's trying now. If Size sells his CC, then that is some serious business. We've got Tumstep on 2 oils already. Needs to be watching more in Tumstep's base. What he is doing is loading up a TNT. Okay, technical is here. That dozer is a little bit exposed. Tech RPG unloaded there. Could pick off that dozer. There's a TNT here. What GLA is he demos? That shouldn't do any damage. Yeah, the demolition's weird. Actually, the regular GLA would do a bigger explosion when you run into the mines. It's a very weird thing about Zero. Expansion behind this from Tumstep. Technical does get picked off. Tumstep controlling the game, but Big Size is now ready to push out. I think if he pushes out with that flamer, it could be good for him. He's going to run into a bit of a bunker, though. Probably don't want to get popped open by that. You probably want to somehow flame that, get through and get to the main base. Tumstep keeping on the pressure from the left side. SiZe has gone invisible here in the middle. He's just parked his outpost for a second. Okay, SiZe bringing his flamers. Bit of a slow push. SiZe just chilling for a second. The flamer's gonna lead the charge. Flushing out these bunkers is definitely something you need to be doing. Because then once these outposts are through, should be doing some serious wrecking. There's no palace in sight yet that I can see, but we'll just focus on the action for a second before we look deeper for a palace. Is that a TNT? It is a TNT. SiZe has recently experienced the Fargo TNTs, so he should be ready for that. This front area of Tumstep is going to get pushed open, but Tumstep is also here, and he has this artillery platform too. That's another TNT from Tumstep. Ooh, he gets run over. I told you, the demo TNTs just act weird. This is all going SiZe's way so far, but Tumstep is still taking over the map there. That's the problem. Yeah, my conspiracy about Stads breaking his hand so he doesn't get drafted, that's the only correct. That's the 0.0001% conspiracy that was right. But yeah, I more mean the players intentionally losing the match for whatever reason. Like, I see people say that about me on a certain game, or he lost on purpose. Every time, I can assure you, they're all wrong. But when I say it about Stas, he's broke his hand so he doesn't get drafted, that is correct. Fact. Okay, TNT comes in. Whoa, that was a fast TNT compared. Pops open the outpost, but all the infantry do stay alive. SiZe now getting the artillery platform. I think the GLA is better on this map. Because it's just like GLA can get inside of that. GLA can put tunnels there. Can get inside of this and put a tunnel here. There's a palace being built down in the bottom right. A little bit of an exposed position, some might say. SiZe is going to get the artillery platform. There is a quad here, though. Big SiZe with a mistake there. He should have captured it from over here. SiZe now just killing the artillery platform. Yeah, SiZe really needed that alive. There is a technical coming out through the middle into SiZe's base. TNT is popped, but it does not hit anything. TNT again from Tumstep. Does get an outpost this time. Tumstep does get a dozer now with another sneaky TNT. Another fast TNT. Palace is now established. No markets yet. Yeah, I suppose that palace isn't that exposed, is it? It's actually kind of good. Artillery coming down. I just like, when you see the palace get reset, it's so painful for players. I just think sometimes it should just be a little bit deeper, like maybe there, for example. Like, if that get carpet on artillery, now SiZe has scouted it. Could be a big blow there for Tumstep. But you can garrison it, and obviously... Ooh, that's a nice pick off there by Tumstep. Getting off the carpet, saving the oil. Yeah, you load it with RPGs, it does become an even bigger strong point. You've already got this little windmill thing. Demo bikes now for Tumstep straight through the middle. If he wins this one, he might well be on for the clean sweep. Kills the dozer. Looks like he will take this one, you know. SiZe is pushing out, but he had an okay start, but seems to have been stalled now. And Tumstep with the corners. Now with the demolitions upgrade with demo bikes going his way for sure. Tumstep not level 3 yet. Does take a while against infantry to get level 3 because the outposts and the assault troop crawlers don't give XP. It's actually the infantry inside And the infantry inside don't give that much XP. That's a nice flame wall. Nice double flame wall from SiZe. That oil will die. Probably this bunker will get cleared out too. SiZe pushing out a little bit with some outposts. Does have subliminal messaging, so his outpost should heal at double the normal rate. We've got a flamer through the middle. Dozer expansion. Tumstep's doing a really good job of keeping SiZe off the expansion. And SiZe losing the Dozer here for free. He should just have that a little bit back. I wonder if SiZe should have opened with a Helix just to gain some map control in the beginning, the nice and tunnels and stuff. Big SiZe not normally one for making a Helix. Flamer here from SiZe. That's nice, actually, because he's going to do damage against the tunnel. Might kill it. I doubt it, though. But he's going to take out this windmill as well that otherwise would be occupied by RPGs. That's the slowest demo bike killed. It didn't even kill it in the end, actually. SiZe pushing now with the outposts. And flamers. There's a lot of vetted quads here, though. And that attack gets stopped in its tracks. Yeah, the semi-finals is not arranged yet, the World Series. I keep checking on the status every day. Friday and Saturday might be a possibility. Actually, I think Saturday's out of the window, to be honest. Here's another carpet bomb from Tumstep. But Friday might be one of them. Carpet from SiZe. Does get a market. Only down to the hole, though, so that will rebuild. Tumstep now pushing into the middle with his quads. Look, he's always dropping down multiple markers. Look at this, the amount of markers he's building. Okay, super low is disabling from range. The demo bike coming in. Pops open the outpost. Tumstep is now getting the bounty money. Another dozer gets picked off. Outpost picks off the demo bike. The outpost is very efficient, actually. It's quite fully loaded, wrecking these quads. There is a Black Lotus here, though. Nice demo bikes again from Tumstep. He's going to go for the... Oh, man, that's brutal. He's getting the trucks and the supply. Very, very nice there from Tumstep. He's killed that oil. Killed that oil. That oil's dead. He's got this one, so he's at +1 oil. Plus, he has the corners and keeping SiZe off the mid. So he's like... He's quite far ahead. SiZe is pumping the units out through the middle. Ooh, rebel ambush there. Pops open a load of outposts. It is not going well for SiZe. I'm missing Jean Munkel here, though. Jean Munkel inside of there would be absolutely wrecking things. More demo bikes coming in. If Big SiZe is paying attention, they shouldn't really be hitting, but they are. Tumstep coming in with a very nice formation of these quads. He does have AP bullets now. One quad used to pick that off. Tumstep pushing in. It's got a demo bike. There's a carpet on the way. Carpet. There's not... Oh, he does drop some bombs. Okay, that was pretty beautiful there from SiZe. Look at how many units just died in that one frame. Nice carpet there, indeed. Artillery coming from Big SiZe. GG from SiZe. As well as his artillery and GG from Tumstep. And that's 5-0 for Tumstep. Tumstep's riding a massive wave of confidence here. Really, really high-level plays from him. I wonder if he's going to open a Helix here. I think this map does give certain advantages for demo. But for GLA in general. due to the many houses and stuff around the map. Do you think Tumstep did a nice build order there? Getting them 2 oils very, very quick. Yeah, Tumstep. Someone wrote in capitals, Tumstep is a beast. That is true. He is playing like an absolute animal. Okay, jumping into the next one. Okay, down in the bottom left of Farmlands of the Fallen, it was a Tumstep map. This is the GLA Demolition. This is the orange Danish Viking. This is Big SiZe. Up in the top right, this is not the World Series, by the way. This is an alternate reality semi-finals, because obviously Tumstep got eliminated from the tournament, but we could have had Tumstep against SiZe, but it's not the World Series. Up in the top right, we've got the purple China Infantry. For the player, that is GC Tumstep. The fact that he's going barracks first could indicate Helix. I think there's going to be an airfield there. There's a few lag spikes every now and again. I think that's going to shoot us like 15. There we go, 15. It's going to be an airfield there as well. It's my spidey sense. Yeah, regardless of who progresses from the right side, will obviously probably be up against Xcal in the final of the World Series. Let's not discount Lift Truck. He's certainly got the potential to upset things, but I don't think he's won a set against Xcal before. Xcal will be super, super solid for him. But yeah, you're expecting Xcal will win on the left-hand side, and he will go up against either Marikor or Big SiZe over on the right side. Probably Marikor is the favorite. It is going to be a Helix. Helix is a little bit slow. SiZe behind this is making quads. Does find the Helix. If he TNTs that, it could kill a load of... he's damaged the licks and damaged a minigunner. But just damaging the licks a little bit like that is actually kind of good. Could be the difference between taking out the arms dealer or not. Behind this are 2 quads so far. Pops 1 RPG just so you can see when the Helix is coming. For those of you not in the know, the RPG does give you a big range. So if you've got the RPG out here, you can see a big vision. You can see way back there. Tumstep is coming in regardless, though. He does not care. He is coming in with a bit of a YOLO. Helix is coming in. Barracks taking a hit. He is taking damage. There's 4 quads here from Big SiZe. Helix is going to die without a doubt. And I think this will all get cleared up. How many quads will it be able to take down in the process, though? Big SiZe messing up the quads here a little bit. He's stacking them on top of each other. Ooh, he only lost 1 quad in the end, though. That's actually pretty well done. Yeah, only taking out 1 quad. Probably would expect a little bit more from the Helix. However, we have decided this is a GLA map, so yeah, you got to try something as the infantry. Next Helix is out from Tumstep. He's building 2 bunkers here. Does not want anything coming in from that right-hand side. So he's pretty much saying, you know what, SiZe, you're not passing here. Instead, Tumstep's going to push left and expand here. And it's kind of going to make it a north versus south kind of position. Whereas if you remember in the previous game, Big SiZe was never really off his 3 supplies in his base. So he kind of expanded to the middle, but he kept getting shut down. Marwan El Mobada in the chat. Welcome to you, man. He wanted a shout out, so we give him a shout out. We will give people shout outs every now and again, especially on these for fun sets. Tech RPG comes in from Big SiZe. I probably butchered your name though, to be fair. Tech RPG comes in, is doing some damage against the trucks. I think it's safe to say SiZe is leading here, bearing in mind that he stopped the Helix. Remember, on this map, you've got the drunk / dead guy. I don't know what he's doing, actually. Having a seizure or something, it looks like. Unfortunately, next to the oil here. Is there another one on this map? Is there another one at the top, or is it just the one Easter egg? We'll have a look after. Tumstep is now pushing out. That guy does feature on a few other maps. I think Avalanche is one of them. Snowy Avalanche, or whatever it's called. Yelling Avalanche. Big SiZe with a bit of a pop. Pops open this outpost, but doesn't kill the infantry inside of it. Tumstep has expanded and sealing in this position. He's also got inside of this building, which could kill that oil, which would put Tumstep in a better position than SiZe in the previous game. He's doing more economic damage and faster expansion there for Tumstep. That's a beautiful flame wall. But sadly for Tumstep, he's lost the flamer, and now that bunker's going to be able to pop open his outposts. Is SiZe going to pop? Looks like not. RPGs are getting picked off. This oil is not being focused down by Tumstep. Helix moves in. Yeah, SiZe collected on the middle. Collected on the bottom right. Tumstep ahead than XP. Tumstep just going back for a second.
If Tumstep continues to progress at this rate, he'll be clapping Excal next year.
Yo, Lolidin, thank you very much for the €6. If he continues at this rate, has he reached his peak, though, is the question. Because if he has, then he wasn't enough to beat Marikar. And Excal is significantly better than Marikar, so, well, maybe. So, yeah, is Tumstep at his peak? Don't know, he is spamming like crazy. Is he going to get even better from here? I'm not sure. I don't know. Tumstep now pushing out through the middle. Would like to probably see scud launchers from Big SiZe, because against the big blob like that, you pop a scud launcher from here, hits there, pops open all of this. You're having a whale of a time, an amazing time. How the heck has... Oh. I thought they were Big SiZe's flamers for a second. I'm getting confused. Confusing myself here. It's obviously Tumstep's. Okay, Tumstep pushing now with Helixes and a big ground army. Big SiZe is really struggling here today in this set. He hasn't really got an answer for things that Tumstep is doing. Anything that Big SiZe is doing is just getting shut down. Tumstep's pushing from all angles. Carpet bomb comes in. Hits the oil. Is the artillery going to also be fired? Big SiZe coming in here with the defense. Outposts, ECMs are getting picked off. SiZe is holding here in the mid. Got Black Lotus capturing the artillery platform. Here comes the artillery now, but that's a mistake, isn't it? The artillery should have probably been fired on that oil, but does Tumstep want to use this to clear this position? Is that having more of an impact than finishing that oil? Maybe, because then Tumstep can expand here. And also here, you can get 2 supplies here. Drop down some bunkers, and then it'll be really hard for the demo to do anything. Speaking of the demo, Big Size is coming in with an absolute ton of quads. No AP bullets. He does have a palace. Does have his first market. No worker shoes just yet. Of course, you do want to get worker shoes. Just automatically win the game if you get worker shoes. Of course, I'm kidding. I do love worker shoes, though. Do love worker shoes. Supply lines upgrade. And I do feel like the Chinas should have something similar as well, you know? Like, increased truckload or something like that. Yeah, Tumstep is doing exceptionally well. In all of these games, he is really doing amazing. He's combining MiGs, he's combining helixes. He's pushing back Size in his main base. There is an absolute ton of quads from Big Size. The bikes are getting disabled by the ECM. Bike now does get through. Eventually, there will be a big fight between these quads and these outposts. It's going to have to be. Size not level 3 yet. But when he does, Demo Rabble Ambush should be flushing that out. We've got Tumstep making hackers. Carpet Bomb coming in for Tumstep. Carpet Bomb is going to pick off some quads. And it picked off a Vet 2 there as well, which is important. Yeah, Size is going to have to come in now with a defense. He is taking too much damage here. If that Flamer gets in, for example, before Demo Rebel Ambush has even happened, could be bad. AP Bullets is in play. Big Size does have the Demolitions upgrade now, but there's a massive fight now between these quads and these outposts. Big Size pops an insane amount of quads. Does hold, keeps his CC alive, reaches level 3. Really, really important there for Big Size to win that engagement. If he didn't, he was already out of this match. But he's also wrecked this. I think that's with the demo ambush there. You can see the remains. Really, really nice from Big Size. Just need a few more engagements like that. Is Tumstep going to take his foot off the gas because he's invested in a lot of hackers? Is hackers the right thing to do here when there's still supplies out on the map? He's not collecting here currently. Then my bike pops open an outpost. Next, take out an RPG. A couple of RPGs. Helix is here. They've caught the quads out of position. They're going to start clearing tunnels. This is a really, really hard level game. Really, really nice. Yeah, I think it's without a doubt, China should have some kind of an upgrade to match worker shoes and supply lines. It probably should be called something like industrial efficiency. I was trying to think of the name for it. And it should also just give 10%, like worker shoes and supply lines upgrade. Because like China Vanilla, your China tanks, they struggle more in the late game. But if you get like an industrial efficiency upgrade, plus 10% on your oils. Whoa, what has he just done? Big Size, what have you just pressed? You just pressed the I key on a load of his units. Oh, man. Did he do that? Did he do it on purpose to delete the mines? Can't have done that on purpose. I'm sure he deleted a few more than one unit there. I'm sure he did. We had Lolodin with another €2 donation, but I set the alerts to minimum $5 or €5, whatever. Just because in the World Series we're getting too many alerts on the screen. So I do apologize, it's not going to show on the screen your message, but I will read it out. The higher one gets, the less room for error. Yeah, true. As you progress and you play high level games, yeah, there's less room for error. That's sure. That's for certain. Thanks for that €2, appreciate it. Wow, those MiGs are getting shredded. SiZe is going DK crazy mode with these quads. Needs to repair his oil. That's still been carpeted from earlier. Elixir's moving in from the left side. Just 3 Helixes. The quads have to decide. Are they going to go back or are they going to hang around here? There's a demo Jarman planting a bomb on the supply. Quad pop from big SiZe. Yeah, he had a lot of quads ready for that. Well played to SiZe. He's really good at that, to be fair. You'll push with one army and you think that's all of him, but he has a secondary army ready to go. Well played there to SiZe. Credit where credit is due. Jean-Michel still roaming around, but Mig comes in and deletes him. There's a pop here from SiZe. He needs to move in with these quads as well. I just saw or heard the repair feature. Artillery is coming in, but all of them quads are wrecking all of them outposts. That's a really nice engagement there from SiZe. This is turning into a really, really fierce and competitive fight. I just heard a bomb go off. I'm sure I did. Don't know where though. If it was SiZe pressing I on his units again, it could be very much a possibility. Yeah, SiZe did clear the mines when he pressed I on all the units, but he had a worker right there. He could have cleared the mines. I think he deleted like 4 quads. I'd have to go back and watch the stream again. Is it worth deleting 4 quads when you had a worker right there? I get he wanted to press fast. Really, 4 quads? Ooh, that's beautiful. Demo of an ambush. Plus these quads. Yeah, SiZe is coming back here. SiZe is coming back in this set. He has a demo bike up at the top. He needs to get another demo bike there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is the level we need to see SiZe at every game if he's to take games off Tumstep. He's certainly in a commanding position now. Still, that oil is not going to be killed by just 1 demo bike. He will evac and he'll get like 2 TNTs worth of power, of hits or damage against the oil, but he needs to get another bike over there. SiZe now taking out this oil. That oil, yeah, still in play, and this one, that's 2. Gotta be careful of these workers, that they are exploding workers. What a life. At least he got some new shoes, probably. Yeah, he has worker shoes, so what can you say? Might be a slave worker, but he has... It might have explosives strapped to him, but at least he's got some new shoes. SiZe clears up there, everything in the middle. We still have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hackers. Plus that 1 oil up in the top left. That demo bike will finish off that oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus an oil. Markets for SiZe. 7 markets plus an oil. This is going to go down now. Yeah, well played. GG from Tumstep. Big SiZe does it. He says, "Wee!" Got himself
you have been defeated
on the scoreboard. Yeah, that's the level that we need to see SiZe playing at. He did play exceptionally well there. Gets himself on the scoreboard. Now 5-1 is the score. SiZe says, "I told you, taking the shirt off helps." All right, Mountain Mayhem will be next. Okay, we have a big size to accept. Okay. Stuck on the game over screen for a second. To get out of this screen quick, you need to press escape and exit game fast, otherwise you do get stuck on this screen for a little second. Okay, we're out now. I missed what matchup it was. You guys probably saw. What are we going to see? SiZe needs something he can win both ways. China against there. It is possible here, I think, for the China. Especially if the air gets his supplies hit early. Because this supply here is vulnerable, as we've talked about before. Because units move fast in a diagonal line in 0 due to some programming or coding or common problem you get in RTS games or top-down games. This supply can get harassed, so I'm interested to see if Tumstep takes it. He is. And on this map, you start with a $1,000 crate as well. So in the bottom right, we have the purple USA Air Force for Tumstep. And up in the top left, we have the orange China Vanilla for the player that is big size. So those of you who are not totally familiar with 0 Hour at the top level or 0 Hour in general, Air Force is significantly stronger than China Vanilla. It's basically one of the strongest armies, actually the #1 army in 0 Hour against one of the weakest armies. Maybe even the bottom army is China Vanilla, or maybe some people would say super weapon. So yeah, China's going to have to really fight hard here to get the win. We've got Tumstep going for War Factory and a barracks. You're going to see loaded Humvees as usual. I am pretty sure about that. First gat is out. It's a War Factory and a barracks, and another barracks from the big size. First V is heading over to this right hand side. V taking a little bit of damage. There is a gat locked on. There is a few missile defenders in there. Here's the gat though, and here's the Chinooks getting harassed. Laser lock is pretty nice there though from Tumstep. Tumstep keeping SiZe on his toes though with a bit of counter harassment. This will enable Tumstep to build up his V. So even though this V is a suicide mission, it's keeping SiZe on edge, keeping SiZe off the aggression. Meanwhile, Tumstep can build up his own V4. So when he gets like 4 Vs plus an ambo plus the tow upgrade, then he's going to be in a really good position. So this V is designed just to do a bit of harassment and take the sting out of the tail of the attacking big size. And big size is doing exactly that. A load of tank enters. Troop crawler. Now across the map, SiZe maybe going for the oils too. Looking that way. Missile defender here still alive. It's going to probably get a laser lock. Oh, not laser locking. And Tumstep comes in with the Chinooks, PDLs. It's one of the reasons, one of the many reasons why Air Force is considered the strongest army in the game. And this is looking like a demolition job. Might be Air Force, but he's doing a demolition. He's doing a SiZe on the China here. Yeah, the diagonal speed thing is apparently a common problem. I know it can be fixed because Zezon is fixing it in his 2040 patch. He's going to release in 15 years, 16 years. I know it can be fixed, but apparently it's a common problem. That's what I'm told. I don't know anything about game development. I'm just repeating, I think, what Zezon said. It's a common problem that has to be accounted for. And in EA Games' case, of course, they didn't do anything about it. Okay, Tumstep pushing out across the map, taking out all of these tank hunters. He's way ahead than XP, as you would expect from the Air Force. Nice laser locks there. A few of them did hit the ground, though. Big SiZe gets away for now. Big SiZe is losing his war factory. It is losing an oil. Tumstep has got a firebase and a strategy center in quite a funky position. Yeah, you're seeing now why USA is very, very powerful, especially the Air Force. Regular USAs, Super Weapon General, USA Laser, don't have that carpet and you don't have the PDLs, so therefore you would have lost a load of these to those tank hunters that were pushing out across the map earlier. Otherwise, you would have had to get flashbangs. So the fact that that PDL from the Chinooks can just block all of them tank hunters makes a huge, huge impact. Plus the carpet from the strat before you're even level 3 is mental. These are relatively cheap. They're more expensive for Super Weapon General. Of course, the Super Weapon General has Alpha Auroras, but most of the time, Super Weapon is dead before you get an Alpha Aurora out. Unless your name is one of these big players and you're skilled enough to make it to that later stage game. But like Air Force will wreck Super Weapon in a 1v1 to King Raptors. And these V's now doing a demolition job on the China of Big SiZe. Yeah, Tumstep's on fire. He's playing like an absolute animal beast tonight. And Big SiZe with the China vanilla, even though he might have taken his shirt off and had another nice coffee, it is not enough to stop the Air Force of Tumstep. Look, he's all over the place. He's taking this oil. GG, capital GG for Tumstep. He goes 6-1 up. But now it'll be interesting to see Tumstep play with the China. What is he going to do? Is he going to do a Gatlix and a ground push with a war factory with Gats? Sometimes what you see. But if the air makes King Raptor, it can shut that down. Rank the armies from best to worst, someone in the chat said. Air Force number 1, Tox number 2, Stealth 3. I'm not going to do them all because there's some a load in the middle, like USA and Laser. They're quite up there. Somewhere in the middle. Infantry is probably the strongest China. You can tank a little bit lower down the list. And then probably Super Weapon and China are the bottom. We can back that up with stats as well, by the way, because we can look in ZH Ladder and look at the win rates. Air Force, I'm guaranteeing you, has the top win rate against everything else. And Super Weapon and China will definitely be down there. It's backable up by stats, not just my experience and my word of mouth. Up in the top left, we've got the purple China Vanilla for the player that is GC Tumstep. Down in the bottom right, we've got the USA Air Force for the orange player, Danish Viking. This is Big SiZe. Hey, we've got 3 followers on Kick now. It's already a success. Shout out to the 3 people watching on Kick. And the 45 of you watching on Twitch, shout out to you as well. Good to be back on Twitch. Even though it's not my favorite platform because of the bitrate. Significantly lower than YouTube. Okay, War Factory Barracks it is from Tumstep. Big SiZe is making an airfield. He's making an airfield to get one King Raptor out, which will shut down this Lix. However, will it even be a Lix? Because he could go straight into Napalm. It could be a trick. Could go straight into Napalm. Okay, first Gat is out for Tumstep. Some people predicting 7-1 in the chat. I don't believe it'll go 7-1. I think SiZe will take this. I think we're heading towards a 6-2, and then it'll decide. It'll depend on what matchups are next. Is Tumstep really playing on such a high level that he can even dominate SiZe's Air Force? There are two missile defenders here ready to laser lock whatever comes in, but the Gat is going to go round by the looks of things. Gatlix comes in. King Raptor's here. It deletes the Helix. Tumstep's heart will sink a little bit. Wasn't expecting a King Raptor, but SiZe is very good at adapting. He won't just do the same old robotic thing. If he needs a Gatlix to kill the to be killed by a King Raptor, then he'll make a King Raptor, and that's exactly what he's done there. This Gat has still cleared these missile defenders, though. V's now coming in. V coming in there too. MiGs are next. Chinooks are put back for now. This V still roaming around. Napalm is out. Gats and Tank Hunters now on the ground for Tumstep, backed up by MiGs with Black Napalm in the air. King Raptor getting some damage then. The Red Guard from the right side here, trying to capture an oil. Tumstep is very quickly expanded up in the top. MiG taking out the missile defenders. So SiZe has now got to find a way to get their MiGs out of the equation and or defend his Vs, because the Napalm MiGs wreck Vs. Nice denial there from SiZe. Is he going to lose that V for it, though? Maybe. Laser lock comes in. Gets one or two shots off. Now the laser lock is through the mountain. We've got a sneaky Gat in here for Tumstep. SiZe needs to get the tow upgrade, I would say. MiG's just circling for now. Another King Raptor comes in. Takes out another Gat. SiZe holding for now. But when those MiGs get up in numbers and there starts being Gats everywhere, like this next wave that's coming in now, it's going to become more difficult for SiZe. MiGs coming in. That is nice pairing of the MiGs on the Vs. SiZe trying to get an artillery platform. He's already got his oil. Nice laser lock on the left there from SiZe. Oh, there's Gats coming in and picking off these Chinooks. This is what I said about this supply. It's susceptible to harassment. And Tumstep has come in from this left-hand side angle and taking out Chinooks now. He's taking out two Chinooks and probably going to take out another one. That is deadly, devastating for SiZe. And the MiG's coming in. You're probably right. It's going to go 7-1. Whoever said that in the chat. It's looking like a 7-1, isn't it? SiZe is getting outclassed tonight. Is that Gat going to be able to take out anything on the airfield? Nope. Yeah, Tumstep, the quick transition into Napalm MiGs. The Gatlix to force out the airfield. It seems to have just all worked out for Tumstep. Tumstep playing like a bit of an animal, like we said earlier. Missile defenders on the left, but they can just get MiGs, you know. Two MiGs will just annihilate all of those. MiGs coming in again. Another V gets deleted. Yeah, Big SiZe is fighting for survival now because Tumstep's at match point. Maricot is going to look at this and think, oh, this semi-final should be nice and comfortable. They haven't played any of the big maps today, like the Arctic arenas. the blue holes of the world. We haven't seen any of those. Is Big SiZe deliberately choosing different maps? Probably Marikor will be choosing the Arctic arenas in that semi-final. None of the semi-finals of the World Series has been arranged yet, by the way, in case you missed me mentioning it earlier. King Raptors do take out the Gats, but there's another wave coming. 2 more Gats. Plus this Red Guard attack on the left side too. SiZe still not collecting from here. He's back on 2 Chinooks here. Strategies that are now being built by Big SiZe. This is looking very, very bad for SiZe. SiZe is just getting picked apart every single game. Nice mix again. Raptors come in, takes out another gap. Gas pushing on the left. Tumstep's just everywhere. Look at this. It's like an X-Gal play. It's really, really that kind of level. GG. Well played there from Tumstep. Both players saying GG's. SiZe says well played. 7-1. Maybe it just wasn't SiZe's night, even with his iced coffee there. And even with his shirt off. Okay, guys, we aren't going to end it there. I'll leave you with some highlights from today's stream here at the end. Yeah, like I said, the semi-finals of the World Series and the finals are not planned yet. We are preparing a nice little intro, as usual, for the World Series final. Hopefully, things will become clear over the next couple of days. Maybe we'll get one of the semi-finals at least this Friday. Watch this space. I will update you every day through a... SiZe asking for a re. I'll update you every day for a community post on YouTube and on Discord when the semi-finals are planned. Even if they're not arranged, I'll still make a post and let you know. But yeah, watch out very, very soon for those. So yeah. Shout out to new followers on Twitch. Shout out to anyone watching on Kick. It was a bit of an experiment. SiZe is saying played horrible today, an hour earlier. Possible. Arrange in group. Well played. Yeah, SiZe saying he played horrible. He wants his revenge. GG's. And I'm going to end it there. I'll leave you, like I said, with some highlights from today's stream. So yeah, shout out to both players. Well played, Tumstep. And I'll see you in the next one.